各位嘉賓、校長、老師、家長、同學，
大家好，
歡迎各位出席香港資優教育學苑雙年會議2025。我哋係香港資優教育學院嘅學員，亦都係今日嘅大會司儀。我係伍樂欣，嚟自聖瑪嘉利男女英文中小學嘅中五學生。
我係陳文圖，嚟自上水官立中學嘅中六學生。
我係梁天健，嚟自優才書院嘅中六學生。
我係張俊宏，嚟自聖保羅男女中學嘅中三學生。
我係鄭佩賢，來自香港新光中學嘅中四學生。我哋非常感謝學院俾咗呢次寶貴嘅機會我哋，以及專業嘅司儀兼學院校友何浩然先生嘅指導，讓到我哋可以成為司儀喺呢度同大家一齊分享雙年會議嘅喜悅。
在此，我哋謹代表學院感謝各位來賓喺百忙之中抽空出席，亦感謝拔萃女書院借出場地支持活動。
喺活動開始之前，我哋會進行奏唱國歌儀式。現在請各位站立，面向熒幕，奏唱國歌。各位就座。
萊恩啊，考考你先，你知唔知今日呢個活動其實係咩嚟㗎？
梗係知道啦！香港資優教育學院雙年會議係一個資優教育領域嘅重點活動，每2年就會舉行一次。喺會議上面，嚟自各地嘅知名學者、教育界專業同工同埋家長聚首一堂，互相分享經驗、交流心得，一同為資優教育作出貢獻。
事不宜遲，我哋先邀請香港資優教育學院董事局主席林曉鋒教授、工程師 JP 致歡迎辭，為今日活動揭開序幕。有請林主席。
Dear honorable guests, Jeff, Professor, Principal, parents, teachers, and students, welcome to our HKAGE Biennial GE Education Conference. This is the most important, one of the most important event in the GE education field. Welcome everybody. 歡迎各位，大會邀請我用英文先開個頭，但係又要我繼續用廣東話，所以我轉咗個語言先。不經不覺，我服務資優教育學院已經5年啦。今次呢，應該係我最後一次以主席嘅身份致歡迎辭。好高興能夠見到各位，無論係校長、老師、家長同埋同學，你哋都為咗香港嘅資優教育付出一分力，同埋大力嘅推動。其實資優教育學院過去一直都好努力去推動資優教育，尤其是 我哋國家嘅14、5規劃，香港係要成為國際創新科技中心，而要成為國際創新科技中心，唔少得嘅梗係要人才啦。其實點樣去培育一啲優秀嘅人才去支持香港嘅發展，亦都好感謝教育局嘅帶領同埋全力嘅支持。有咗資優教育基金嘅 support， 我同院長都好放心，全力嘅推動資優教育。而就剛剛特首嘅最新嘅施政報告，亦都提出，我哋香港除咗大力推動創新科技之外，我哋亦都要成為教育嘅樞紐。一講到做教育嘅樞紐，不得不提到資優教育學院啦。因為其實我哋唔單止係培育我哋香港嘅資優教育嘅學生，亦都透過我哋一系列嘅呢啲活動，包括我哋今日呢一個嘅雙年嘅會議，向全球或者向唔同嘅地區分享我哋做資優教育嘅經驗。而我本身就2017年開始返大學裏面任教，亦都發現到其實過去嘅8年裏面，我哋香港吸納咗好多唔同嘅人才嚟我哋香港呢度進修，包括我哋有全球5間百大嘅大學，不單止提供高質素嘅教育，以至乎係有帶動好多全球頂尖嘅科研。資優教育學院一直都同呢啲最頂尖嘅大學有緊密嘅聯繫。就算係我都介紹咗好多唔同嘅教授同埋唔同嘅學院部門同資優教育有合作。除此以外呢，其實大家唔知唔知道，其實香港咧大力推動創新科技，因此我哋有好多唔同嘅研究院。我其中一個身份都係物流研發中心嘅主席。而過去嗰幾年呢，我哋資優教育學院亦都同呢啲嘅研究院、研發中心呢有緊密嘅合作。而我哋嘅學員亦都可以唔單止係透過我哋嘅培訓學到更加多嘅基本嘅科研嘅知識，同時呢亦都有機會呢去呢啲研究院裏面呢參觀，同呢啲研究嘅專才交流。正正係因為咁，其實資優教育學院亦都響唔同嘅場合裏面，包括我哋有嚟緊呢，我哋會有好多嘅 road show 啦，同埋搞咗好多唔同類型嘅比賽啦。目標係為咗提供一個好好嘅平台，讓我哋嘅唔同嘅持份者一齊推動資優教育，亦都讓我哋嘅學員、讓我哋嘅同學能夠有一個好多元化、好多角度發展嘅平台，讓佢哋可以學習到一啲資優嘅教育嘅學到嘅知識，同時咧亦都可以銜接到同大學嘅科研，以至乎係研究院嘅平台裏面咧，可以同好多業界嘅專家一齊交流同埋一齊發展。所以其實資優教育學院今一次呢一個雙年嘅會議，我哋亦都好高興能夠邀請到資優教育嘅專家，我哋有 Professor 咧，今日咧會同我哋做主禮嘉賓，我哋一齊俾啲掌聲 Professor。其實我可以講好耐㗎，不過由於時間嘅關係，我最後都好想同各位分享一件事。其實資優教育學院能夠得以順利嘅去發展、去推動資優教育，我哋目前為止，我哋今年已經有超過接近9000個嘅學員。呢啲嘅學員其實會參加不同種類嘅資優培訓，而我哋嘅院長透過佢自己多年做資優教育嘅經驗，同埋我哋咁多嘅團隊，包括我哋今日有好多董事局嘅成員都一齊出席。我哋呢一班好有 passion 嘅為資優教育貢獻嘅人員，亦都有同教育局有好多好好嘅leader， 有好多好好嘅同事陪住我哋一齊去推動資優教育。今天嘅資優教育學院已經能夠 發展為一個接近 support 1萬人嘅即係階梯。我好希望透過不斷嘅努力，資優教學嘅學員盡快超越1萬人，盡快能夠為香港培育更多嘅人才。而今天你哋嘅到來係我哋嘅光榮，係我哋透過發展資優教育嘅一個重要嘅里程碑。衷心感謝各位，希望陪住你哋一同成長。多謝各位 ，Thank you。
多謝林主席，請林主席到台下就座。
緊接其後，請各位以熱烈嘅掌聲，恭請香港特別行政區教育局副局長施俊輝博士 JP 致開幕詞。有請施副局長。
林曉鋒教授、黃金耀院長、鍾贊才教授、劉近麗娟校長、各位嘉賓、教育界友好，各位校長、老師、家長、同學，大家好！好高興咧，今日嚟到出席由香港資優教育學院舉辦嘅資優教育雙年會議，同各位咧就資優教育嘅議題一齊係交流意見同埋心得。相信咧，透過今日嘅精彩活動，大家必定能夠更加深入了解實踐資優教育嘅意義同埋秘訣。學院作為教育局嘅緊密合作伙伴，喺推動香港嘅資優教育方面，一直咧係扮演住重要嘅角色，並且一直以人才培育模式為資優同學提供多元化嘅培訓課程同埋比賽機會，發展同學嘅不同方面嘅潛能。喺度咧，我特別要感謝董事局嘅林曉鋒教授同埋院長黃金耀博士咧，一直係盡心盡力帶領學院嘅持續發展。今日會議嘅主題咧係創意 creativity。咁我哋咧亦都係衷心感謝Professor 鍾教授咧遠道而嚟，擔任主題嘅演講嘉賓，為大家咧分享有關提升同學創造力喺教育當中嘅重要性。相信咧，嘉賓們嘅現身說法，分享培育資優學生嘅心得啦，必定會為我哋帶嚟啟發。國家實施科教興國嘅戰略，支持香港發展成為國際創新科技中心，而人才咧係發展新質生產力嘅重要資源。尋日咧，特區政府係宣布成立由我擔任主席嘅數字教育策略發展督導委員會，為推動香港學校教育嘅數字轉型咧，集思廣益，去出謀獻策。而喺推動 STEAM 教育方面，教育局咧會係進一步推動學校善用校本嘅學生人才庫，發掘同埋培育更加多有潛質嘅同學，參與全港、跨地域、全國以至係國際嘅比賽同埋培訓。其實咧，我亦都係曾經係香港資優教育學院嘅學員。因此咧，我係非常之高興睇到學院積極推動學員嘅比賽階梯嘅培訓，培育我哋嘅同學喺各項嘅比賽當中取得優秀嘅成績，為港爭光之餘，亦都壯大香港嘅資優人才庫。教育局一直透過教師培訓同埋發展相關嘅課程資源，提升教師培育資優學生嘅專業能力。我哋亦都透過資優教育基金支援學院同埋唔同機構，為資優同學提供更加多嘅校外資優嘅課程，培育人才。透過今日嘅學生展示同埋剛才我哋睇到音樂表演啦，我哋都睇到咧學員喺學習成果方面啦，係同埋亦都係有多元嘅才華。各位同學付出嘅努力咧，係值得我哋肯定。我哋亦都要感謝咧各位校長、老師同埋家長一直咧對每位同學嘅悉心栽培。展望未來，教育局會繼續咧係與學院同埋各個嘅持份者攜手合作，持續推動本港嘅資優教育發展，讓資優學生喺唔同嘅領域當中係進展潛能，造就佢哋成為不同專業範疇嘅未來頂尖人才。最後喺度祝願今日嘅活動圓滿成功，新春將至，我亦都喺度預祝在座各位咧喺蛇年係事事順利，家庭幸福，身體健康。多謝大家。
啦，Theodore，其實我都唔知你係幾時加入學院嘅呢？
我係由小4開始加入香港資優教育學院嘅，喺呢度參加過唔同類型嘅活動，由數學到天文，再去到領袖訓練，全部都好有趣㗎。
而我就係小6入嚟嘅，學院俾咗機會我接觸好多學校入邊未曾涉獵過嘅知識，令到我嘅學習生涯更加豐富。
除咗有機會喺唔同範疇嘅專家同埋教授之中學習，學院亦都鼓勵我哋舉辦唔同嘅活動，俾其他學員增進同齊嘅互動添。
其實學院一直致力咁樣去領導同埋推廣資優學生嘅培育，喺過去咁多年入邊投放咗好多資源去豐富我哋嘅學習體驗。
阿佩啊，作為學員，我哋梗係好清楚學院啦。在座嘅嘉賓會唔會想了解多啲學院嘅背景同埋工作呢？喺呢個時候，不如我哋先邀請香港資優教育學院院長黃金耀博士上台為我哋介紹學院啦。有請院長。
施俊輝局長、林主席、Professor Janchai，各位嘉賓、各位老師、各位校友，校友應該係包括埋Jeff 啦，係咪啊 ？OK， 同埋我哋嘅學員係啦。咁我諗正話副局長都透露咗，原來佢都係接受過我哋嘅資優教育培訓。咁但係我相信過去嗰10多年其實都有好多唔同嘅改變，咁所以咧今日讓我用幾分鐘時間介紹下，尤其是可能好多老師啊，或者啱啱你小朋友 join 我哋嘅學院嘅家長啦，可能都未認識或者太過認識我哋嘅學院而家一啲新嘅發展啦，咁所以我好快去介紹下嗱，咁香港資優教育咧，咁其實咧都早喺20-30年前教育局都訂立咗噶啦嚇，咁有分咗3層嘅3個 level， 咁我哋香港資優教育學院咧，主要咧就係負責第3個，即係可以話即係最資優 exceptionally gifted 特別資優嘅學生嚇。咁就話主席都講啦，咁其實咧我哋係照顧緊而家全港嘅大約2%，咁即係接近咧1萬個嘅學員嘅。係啦，咁而家咧，我哋都8000幾個學員啦，現任嘅學員，但係8000幾位咁樣。咁我哋學院咧同普通一間學校咧有少少唔同，但係又有少少相似。咁我哋就冇自己嘅full time 嘅學生啦，咁所以咧我哋都係嚟自全港嘅10至18歲，10至18歲，即係大約好似正話。各位同學仔講啦，佢小學4年班就開始入嚟嘅啦，咁直至到佢哋可以一路留到佢哋中學畢業18歲咧，就成為我哋嘅校友，我哋嘅 alumni 咁除咗我哋好多唔同嘅課程一啲學術嘅課程唔同嘅課程咧，其實我哋都照顧我哋嘅學員嘅全人嘅發展一個好 holistic， 同埋我哋都照顧埋佢哋一啲個人啦社交情感各方面嘅一啲需要係啦，咁同埋我哋仲有一個好重要嘅使命咧，就係要做一個我哋嘅地區嘅樞紐，一個 regional hub。咁所以咧，正今日呢個會議咧，其實咧我哋就係做緊呢一方面啦。咁除咗同我哋香港嘅教育界老師家長去有啲交流咧，我哋都邀請咗一啲海外嘅學者嚟咧，同我哋去分享。咁我哋個架構咧就我哋有我哋嘅靈魂，就係我哋個 Board of Directors， 我哋嘅董事局啦，係啦。咁今日我哋都有好多位董事同埋我哋嘅主席都出席去指導去帶領我哋啦咁我哋董事局成員咧，同埋一部分嘅社會賢達咧，都係成為我哋嘅一啲指導嘅一啲我哋叫功能小組係啦，咁喺唔同方面咧都俾意見我哋嘅咁我同我嘅領導團體咧就係負責我哋嘅即係日常生活嘅，唔係日常生活係都係生活嚟嘅，工作就係我生活，我哋日常工作嘅一部分啦，去帶領我哋嘅學院嘅營運咁我哋有幾個唔同嘅部門，咁我一陣間可以再詳細介紹下。 嗱咁啊好多，我相信今日都我哋學員就已經唔使擔心啦，因為你已經入咗嚟啦。咁但係我諗今日都有啲家長咧都準備緊或者可能今年未，可能遲多幾年咧都會想成為我哋嘅你嘅子女成為我學員。咁其實我哋主要有幾個途徑嘅，主要嘅幾個途徑，咁就係透過學校去提名佢嚟考入嚟啦，或者可以家長自己直接去提名佢個子女考入嚟。咁呢兩個咧基本上係冇分別嘅，係冇分別嘅。同樣其實簡單啲嚟講，一個喺呢邊入，一個喺嗰邊入，但係其實入到嚟咧，大家都係同一個咁樣嘅篩選一個 screening process 咁但係咧，我哋都好重要咧，除咗一啲可能係比較學術喺方面咧，即係卓越嘅學生咧，其實咧我哋都會想吸納一啲咧，可能喺平時喺學校嘅成績表未反映到嘅一啲資優學生啦，我哋都想吸納。咁所以咧，我哋都有一啲途徑咧，就係喺唔同嘅比賽，喺學界嘅一啲好有代表性嘅比賽，喺嗰度咧，我哋都吸納一啲得獎嘅同學。今日其實你睇到，無論即係話台上嘅一啲司儀啦、一啲表演啦，或者晏晝表演嘅同學咧，其實佢哋都係嚟自好多唔同嘅方面嘅咁所以咧，我哋嗰啲學生咧，其實咧佢哋都有好多唔同嘅多才多藝，唔係淨係集中喺嗰幾個學科嘅咁我哋要點樣去揀選呢啲學生啦？我用咩條件咧？咁其實咧，我哋主要咧都係想睇幾樣嘢。咁呢個咧就係based on 嗰位資優教育嘅專家啦Dr. Rensunis 咧嗰個3個gifted ring 呢個 concept。咁所以咧，我哋會睇佢哋一個能力啦，佢哋嘅創意啦，而創意係我哋好重視嘅。所以今日嗰個尤其是上晝嗰個主題咧，我哋講緊就係 creativity。OK，so we put a lot of emphasis on looking for creative talents。OK，咁同埋咧，佢哋嗰個 task commitment 呢個都係好重要，我哋好重視因為資優學生咧，其實咧佢哋就係真係非常之投入佢哋嘅興趣同埋佢哋嘅學習嘅。咁入到嚟咧，其實咧佢哋就可以好自由地咧去揀選佢哋唔去學嘅科目啦，佢哋嘅興趣咁我哋有啲短嘅課程啦，咁有啲長嘅深嘅課程，咁仲有啲咧係即係個人度身訂造嘅課程啦，可以叫做 OK。咁我哋呢啲課程咧每年咧加埋咧而家有成超過400個咁多，400個咁所以咧佢哋有啲可能短嘅，可能幾個小時。有啲咧可能去到100小時嘅 advanced learning 咁包括啲咩咧？咁其實咧出邊咧，我哋今日咧已經有一部分嘅課程咧都擺咗喺出邊，咁所以咧如果想了解多啲咧，歡迎一陣間咧小息啦，或者一陣間晏晝食 lunch 之前咧都可以出去再去睇下嘅。咁當然我就係講過啦，我哋都好注重嗰個全人發展，咁所以咧我哋唔係淨係教佢哋嘅知識，甚至唔係淨係教佢嘅技能，我哋好重要咧佢哋個價值觀呢方面咧，我哋都去滲入去我哋每一個課程嘅咁好簡短我介紹幾個課程啦。咁呢啲咧其實有部分咧喺出邊都有噶啦咁當然我哋呢個 STEAM 教育我哋非常之重視啦，尤其是配合教育局啦，同埋國家嘅發展咧，我哋都係想去發掘同埋栽培創科人才咁仲有其實咧喺呢幾年你都可能留意到啦，今朝我哋已經有一個表演啦，一陣間咧我哋仲有一個音樂嘅表演。咁晏晝當然就係依班同學出場啦，佢哋就有一個話劇嘅表演。咁所以咧藝術呢方面咧，我哋都好重視。咁同埋就係我哋嘅領袖培訓。咁所以咧今日嗰幾位司儀咧，其實都係喺我哋嘅領袖培訓課程咧去發掘同埋栽培出嚟嘅，係啦。咁除此之外，我就係講過啦。咁其實資優學生咧，其實一陣間我哋都會講多少少嘅喺我哋個分享嗰個環節晏少少。咁其實咧，我哋嗰個情感情義嘅需要咧都要照顧埋咁所以咧，我哋都有我哋自己駐校嘅心理學家去，無論係教課程啦，教我哋同學仔啦，教我哋嘅家長咧，我哋都有嘅咁同埋如果真係有需要去見我哋嘅心理學家，無論去解答啲好簡單嘅問題，或者可能呢一啲深層次嘅問題咧，我哋都有提供呢個咁樣嘅服務嘅，係啦。咁所以咧，我哋咧都係同老師、學校、家長一齊去合作，去辦好呢個 資優教育同埋去栽培我哋嘅人才嘅。咁所以咧，呢個就係一個好簡單介紹我哋而家資優教育院咧最新嘅一啲近況。咁啊，希望咧大家可以了解多啲，同埋幫我哋去廣傳嚇 like 啊 share 啊 comment 就直接揾我得㗎啦。OK， 多謝大家 ，thank you 。
多謝院長嘅分享，請院長返回台下就座。
今屆雙年會議嘅主題係創意生產力。香港資優教育學院特意邀請咗教育方面屢獲殊榮嘅國際教育家鍾贊才教授 Prof Janchai YINGPRAYOON 同大家分享創意生產力呢一個講題。
嚟自泰國嘅鍾教授係現任泰國宋卡王子大學 STEM 教學中心主任，並且喺桂林航天工業學院及廣西師範大學科學教育研究院嘅兼任教授，同聯合國教科文組織密切合作，曾經多次應邀擔任國際會議嘅主題演講嘉賓，亦都曾經喺全球28個國家主持創新工作坊。
現在有請院長代表學院致送紀念品俾主題演講嘉賓鍾贊才教授。
Next, we would like to invite Professor YINGPRAYOON to receive the souvenir on stage. Professor, please. Thank you, Professor YINGPRAYOON. Please remain on stage.
請鍾教授留步，而3位主禮嘉賓可以先回到台下就座。
Please welcome me in welcoming Professor YINGPRAYOON as he presents the keynote speech on creative productivity. Professor YINGPRAYOON, the floor is yours.
Distinguished guests, Dr. Wang, school mistress, former and current, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, Joe-san. So that's a word I know. Anyway, I would like to express my special thanks to Dr. Wang, who invited me and the school invited me to give a talk today. I came to this school 10 years ago, and I met the former school principal, yes. And this is not new for me because this comes for the second time. And when I come to Hong Kong, I feel like coming home because my father studied in Guangzhou many years ago, and at Huangpu Academy, long time before Second World War. So I'm very happy to be here and give a talk. I didn't expect to give a talk here on this stage, but anyway, it's my honor. My talk is about creative productivity. And Dr. Wang asked me to talk about this one. Oh, it's very broad area. But I look at the task of the Gifted Education Academy. I think maybe I can emphasize on the teachers and students, not high-tech. So the way I would like to give a talk today is more on the school level, or not the high-tech one, not the engineer or scientist one. Before I talk about the creativity, productivity, I would like to talk about creativity in general. Before that, I would like you to do exercise together this way. Everybody, both thumbs up like this, both thumbs up, okay? And then this way, then twist like this. Make sure you put both thumbs together like this, all right? And then gradually flip over. One more time. Slowly. This way. Both thumbs up. Very good. Both thumbs down. And twist like this. But you have to make sure put both thumbs together. Like this. Huh? Okay? And then gradually flip over. Who knows that? Please raise your hand. There are some few people know that. I give you last chance. Okay? This way, okay? This way. You see, no one in this world can ever do that. But why? I draw attention to somewhere and change position of my hand like this. Yeah, you have to make sure put both thumbs together. Yes, like that. And then I change position of my hand. You got it? Okay, one more time. This way. Yeah, like that. Yeah. So, I think the most important for development of the creativity is observation. Some of you say, hey, I saw he changed his position of his hand. Then when you saw something change, something new, then you ask question, who, what, when, why, where. And now all these questions will lead you to find the knowledge, okay, observation. And then if I did it one time and asked, and didn't say anything, what do you feel? How can he do that? Huh? Right, correct? Just like another one. I have 3 cups. I have 3 cups, okay? Nothing inside. Can you see the cup? Then I pour some water. Pour some water in. Okay? Look carefully. This one water. Okay. Oops. Where's the water? It's gone very quickly. Let me try again. It's fresh water, I think. So, water will be in which one? 1, 2, 3. Blue one, are you sure? What about the white one? What about the pink one? Huh? What about the blue one? Correct? Why? I just pour some water into the blue one, okay? Sorry, I'm not telling things, okay? Why? You want to know? Do you want to know? I can tell you why. You go back home and watch television and ask question, can baby diaper really absorb water? It's inside. Okay? Maybe no sound. You see, you can learn everywhere. You know? And then if I did that and didn't tell you anything, you will feel curious, right? I want to know what's inside. So this curiosity is a key word to bring you to learn something creatively, okay? Yesterday, when I came to Hong Kong, I flew from Bangkok to Hong Kong, and I wonder, how can I measure when the plane is taking off, how can I measure the acceleration of the plane? I think, maybe we can do something. Then I just skip this one. I bring a small pendulum on the plane and measure the angle. and measure the angle and do calculation. And now I know that when taking off, the acceleration is about 2 millimeters per second square. Actually, the flight attendant don't allow me to do that, but I did it secretly. Okay, so sometimes when you develop creativity, you must have some sense of humor because it's really enjoyable, okay? Like this one. You talk about misconception or misunderstanding. Okay, a boy walking on the street with a mother and saw this lady, pregnant lady. And the boy, oh, I understand now. You taught me about the pregnancy. And then they walk along the street and, the mother explained, oh, this baby inside, this and that, this and that. And the boy learned something. Oh, this is new for me, mother. And then they walk along the street. Another friend, hello, how are you doing? Now the boy just learned something from mother, constructivism concept, and then everything. And conclusion is that, mother, I think it's this way. So actually it's a sense of humor, but you learn something from that. And not only that, newly I got this video from my friend, barber shop.
चलिए भैया हो गया ठीक है ए ये क्या है फोन देना कौन है कहाँ से आते हैं
So I think you're laughing, but learn something, It's new, environment in our time, the click and the video and all those things. So, what I show you, observation, curiosity, and sense of humor is some of the characteristics of the creative people, like Professor Einstein, like this, which I will tell you later on. And if you like, you can do something like this. Parallax, okay? I have picture of Professor Einstein, or maybe you can do it yourself. Picture, and then you cut the eyes out, and then you have extra eyes, like this. Extra eye, put behind that. And then when you move the picture like this, Professor Einstein will look at you all the time. I introduced this to the many schools in Thailand, and they make a really big picture of the different scientists, Madame Curie, Michael Faraday, Einstein, whoever, 8 scientists around the science room. Wherever you go, all the scientists look at you all the time. By this way, just a simple parallax principle. Okay, now, let's talk about the creativity development. I got this idea from Dr. Yu Kam Kyong in Malaysia, and he said that there are 5 steps. The first step is to get knowledge through 5 senses. Your 5 senses, eyes, ear, nose, tongue, skin. If you look at this finger, what do you get from this? You saw color, okay, you saw color. You saw people, male, female, what else? Where is this place? Where is this place? You guess. Huh? It's India, right? Yeah. Where is India? Taj Mahal, yes. All this information, you saw the picture, your eyes, and you get all of the information. And then all information you get from your, sometimes seeing, sometimes hearing, sometimes smelling, sometimes taste or skin. All this information through your body. The second step is, in the pack you have, I gave you the experiment pack in the, can you see that? The plastic bag. Did you get it? Huh? No, that's a small bag like this, the paper like this. Get this? Take this paper, take this paper out. No, the small, maybe you don't get. No, not yet. Okay, never mind. Just this way. Not inside, because not yet. This paper like this, Okay, maybe you can do at home. Paper like this, and you just cut. Just cut this part, and then hold like this. Can you, when I count 1, 2, 3, can you tear the paper into 3 pieces? Do you think you can do that? This paper, like this. Just hold it, and 1, 2, 3, tear into 3 pieces. Do you think you can do that or not? Huh? Can you do? Most of the people, or almost all, cannot do that. Just tear. I got only 2 pieces. But there is another way. Think out of the box. This way. Okay? So you have to think out of the box. Or if you don't use your mouth, you can ask your friend to hold it. This way. Okay? Thinking about. And then this is the second step of development of creativity. Breaking rule, think of the box, or brainstorming. Brainstorming. What do you think? What do you think? And then you collect all information together, and then making connection like this. The Western people came to Hong Kong, and then they used knife and fork. And then the Chinese, no, we don't use knife and fork. Could you give me a chopstick? And the restaurant owner, oh, no problem. The Western people use this side, and Chinese people use this side. No connections. And also in the morning, you comb your hair and also toothbrush together. So this is the second step. And the third step is incubation. When you think over and over again about the problem or the question, and then you cannot find a solution, the way to do that is incubation. What is that? Relax, do whatever. Do anything which is not related to what you are thinking. And then when your brain, your mind calm down, the sparkling idea will come. Just like, we call it crystallizing idea. Maybe you know this guy, Eureka! Who said Eureka? Give me this, yes. And example of this one, I show you. Professor Niels Bohr. He fell asleep on the bus in London, and he dreamed about atomic structure, and then he got Nobel Prize. Not only Niels Bohr, this is from the dream. And also another one who discovered the structure of benzene, also from the dream. So you think over and over again, you get information, all the things, and then when your mind calms down, some people said you can do some meditation, and then you can have a sparkling idea. And then when you get the idea, you do some development to get the new theory. This is 5 steps. And another method for development of the creativity is Scamper. The people know already a long time ago, but the people who developed this is 2 people, Alex Osborne and Bob Abel, who discovered Scamper. Scamper, if you look at the dictionary, you can find this word because Scamper stands for 7 steps, 7 methods. Substitute, combine, adapt, modify, magnify or minify, put to other uses, eliminate, and reverse or rearrange. Let me just tell you one by one. Scamper. The first one, substitute. I was in Singapore. I was invited to give a talk in Singapore, and after my lecture, I came out and have lunch. And then when I finished my lunch, the waiter came to me and asked me, "What would you like to drink, sir?" Oh my God, there are so many drinks. I could not make up my mind. Then I said, "Okay, please bring me whatever you have. Please bring me anything you have." And the waiter said, "Yes, sir." He went back to the kitchen and brought what I ordered. This is the real thing in Singapore. This is the real thing. And this fun thing is that one is carbonated, one is non-carbonated. What inside you never know because it's anything. Can be Coca-Cola, can be Pepsi, Fanta or orange juice, whatever. It's really sellable, make a lot of money. But Singapore government banned this because too much sugar. Now no more, but this is a real thing, yes. Okay, substitute. Another one is combine. There are many cases combine two things together. This is a simple one. Okay, the plastic bottle and the switch, you put it together. Instead of stick the switch to the wall, just stick to the plastic bottle, or you put together the combine. And another one, adapt. You have to adapt something. This is interesting. I saw this one. They want to carry the watermelon in the truck, but they take space. In order to take more watermelon, you have to make it in the queue. So you grow the watermelon in the mold or a box, a queue box. And even if you want to sell this to Egypt, you can make in the pyramid shape. It's very sellable, yes. And also, during the Valentine's Day, roses sold out. Oh, I couldn't find a rose for my girlfriend. And now there are some people who, never mind, we can grow the strawberry in the heart shape. They grow in the mold like this. Yeah, it's also very sellable. Also this one. When you take the butter from the refrigerator, it's very hard, right? I think everybody has experience. It's really hard to cut. The easy way to make it in a stick, butter stick. Yeah. But make sure that don't use the glue one. And also this one. Oh, I'm in a hurry, but the noodle is very hot. Oh, never mind, we can buy the fan, And also, this poor guy, the Indian guy, he has no refrigerator, but he sells drinks. Just sleep inside, but be careful. Another one, magnify or minify. I have one motorbike, but I have many friends. How can I carry many friends together, make it bigger? So I develop, modify, and magnify my motorbike. I was in India, they make a roti for me. Small roti. 1 minute. Oh, okay. You see? Yeah. Now you get the idea, okay? All right, so another one, roti. I went to India, I ate roti, small pieces, but many people, how can they make roti for many people in one time? Never mind, we do like this. Maybe we can do this for the whole school. Okay, so put to other uses. This is a flood in Bangkok. And then, how can you walk in the water? This guy, I have another way. Now, normally you use the chair to sit, well, we can use the chair to walk on the water. And also this one. Normally you use this one to making tea, right? Put the tea leaf inside and put it into the hot water. But this girl, I think it's Urumqi or somewhere there where it's a sandstorm. She used this one to protect her eyes from sandstorm. And also this one. And also this one. Very good ventilation. Another one, eliminate. Anything that you don't want, just eliminate. I have one aircon. I have 2 rooms. What should I do to blow the aircon to 2 rooms? I have old trousers. Just cut and put this way. Arrange, rearrange, or reverse. I have one motorbike. And I want to carry 10 chairs and a wife. My wife is there. How can I do that? 1 motorbike, 10 chairs? Rearrange, just like, but you got the idea? This way, huh? Or this way. Okay, the 7th step, or the method of development of the creativity is a sample technique. Now, let's talk about the brain. You know that there are 2 parts in your brain, right? But I think sometimes in my left brain, there's nothing right. And in my right brain, there's nothing left. Just a joke, but anyway. Let me just check how smart you are. Okay, make a simple calculation and give me the answer. 1,000 plus 40. Louder, please, louder, please. One more time. Louder, together. 1,000 plus 40. Plus 1,000. Plus 30. Plus 1,000. Plus 20. Plus 1,000. Plus 10. I heard 5,000. Did you hear that? The school principal. Don't worry. Don't worry. Why I said don't worry? This is from the research. The research tells that most of the smart people always give answer 5,000. You go back home and ask your school principal or maybe the minister, I don't know. Okay, this is from research, okay? And maybe you know the Benjamin Bloom, the Bloom taxonomy at University of Chicago. He said that the baby, on birth, 25% development, the brain development already, 25%, and 18 months, 50%, 6 years, 90%, and adult, 100%. But so important part of development of the brain is young people. Okay, this is the research from Professor Ising from University of London. He said that, okay, the mental ability developed from the very young age to 12. This is a very rapid one. This is very, very, very important. So if you want to develop smart kids, you have to emphasize on this part. And if you develop this, it's too late already. This is the research from Professor Ising. And some people think about this is the nerve, the nerve. At birth, 6 years, 18 years old. So this is a very, the rapid growth. And another interesting thing is the Mozart effect. Mozart effect, you open the song from Mozart. It affects your mind, okay? your feeling and everything. And some people, especially in Japan, the mother, they want their kids, the baby, to good in music. During pregnancy, just open the loudspeaker, put it to this way, and then play music. But it's this research show that it affects the kids as well. But it doesn't help to develop the creativity, just only the interaction. Okay. And one of the interesting things is that George Land developed a creativity test, used this for recruit people to work at NASA. This must be a very effective creativity test. And he used this one, modified a little bit, and used with 1,605 years old kids, and later on, 10 years old and 15 years old. This is the result. Very interesting. The age of 5, the creativity level is 98%. And age of 10, 30, 15, adult only 2%. So this is a question. In the school, children are taught how not to be creative or not. But actually, this depends on the social interaction. Like, if you want to have the creative idea, but I dare not say that because the teacher will not allow to do this or that, and my parents, all this affect the adult. But the kids, they can explore whatever. I want to do this, This is the reason why they are very creative. And I test this in Thailand also. The primary kids, they are very creative. They They can talk whatever. They don't care because they are young, They were innocent. And I have the card with you, but anyway, you can read this. Can you read this? Everybody can read this? Yeah, in the back you can see that it's small, but you can read this first. Never mind. Who can read this? Please raise your hand. Oh, amazingly. The one who can read this, the intelligence level is above normal. You can go back and check, It's even interesting to do this test with a different group of students, okay? Okay. And what is this? What do you think? Dry land? Dry land, dry mud. And what is this? Some grass, dry grass. Skin, okay. This dry mud, dry land, skin. What else? There are all kinds of things that you can imagine, okay? But I just cut this part from this one. You will never know what it's for, This is the reason why imagination is more important than knowledge. You can imagine, did you see the skin? Maybe you have the experience with this one. Okay. Excellent. And also the handout, I think, Iris? Everybody got this one, and you can go back home. No need to do it now. This is just to check how creative you are. And then the result of this can be categorized in different group, okay? Discoverer, critical thinker, and all this. Maybe you can check yourself, and if you like, you can use this to check your student or your group, and maybe you can use this in the afternoon session if you like. Okay? This is another one. What time do you have? Huh? 2 minutes? Oh, okay, great, good. All right, so if you talk about creativity, you have to think about the time, okay? 10 years ago or 40 years ago, this time, let me just show you using time in daily life. In 1930, at that time, you spent the time with family a lot, 22%, and school a lot. Online, 0, because we don't have internet at that time. Restaurant and so on. Now I will show you this one. Something changed. Sorry. I want to show you this one. You see, around the year 2000, interaction among friends is bigger than a family. And now starting online, and then what next? After the year 2000, online interaction is very strong. can see how powerful is online interaction. So when you talk about development of the creativity, you have to think about online method as well. And online method, it doesn't mean that they can be in positive way, it can be in negative way as well. You have to think about that. But let me just show you one by one. It was in 1930, you know, family, school, very important. And now, next. Remember in the year when I was born, around this year, maybe you have seen this one. Okay, you still remember that? When the people, yes, I look at the face, oh, my age about. But young generation, I ask the student, what is that? I have never seen, you know. So this is the thing that the development of the culture, technology, but anyway, all these things, I mean, the creativity development have to be, you know, different time, different method. And when I was in primary school, I played the top, you know, like this. I practiced many days, and then one day, a guy from television, hey, boy, you want to do a top spinning show in the television? Why not? And I went to the television, you know. After that, 16 years ago, I still can play this one, you know, at that time. But now, when I talk about the top, the boys go, what is that? I don't know. And then, in this year, when I was in university, we used the slide rule. We don't have calculator, use the slide rule. And then, later on, when you start working, we have Apple. Apple, that was the old-fashioned one, and then Sinclair and all these things. And I got the scholarship, the German government scholarship to study in Germany 40 years ago. At that time, no internet. The way to communicate with my father is telephone, but expensive. What I did is writing letter. How are you? How are you? Father, mother. Wait for 1 week or 10 days to reply. We are fine, son. You know, 10 days, you know, at that time, 40 years ago when I was in India. But nowadays, oh, hello, father, how are you? I'm fine. Okay, I need some money. Could you please send me? You know, directly. So 5 minutes left. Oh, I talk too much. Okay, now, what is important thing is that you see this one, nail, wheel, spring, magnet, lens, and so on. It's in daily life. But could you imagine this a simple thing, simple invention 10,000 years ago? If you don't have this gadget, the world is difficult. Even, you know, very small thing. Fresnel lens, I have the sample in the back, okay. They use this. He tried to make the big lens, very heavy and very expensive, to make it a small one. This is the example I gave you the pack. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, it was in, how many years ago? Almost 20 years ago. In Xinjiang, I met him first time in Shanghai, and then later on in Xinjiang. It was a science project competition. At that time, there was a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse. And then I took picture of this. No? During solar eclipse, the sun, this is a real image, okay? Sunlight passed through a small hole from the tree and then project on the floor. Now what you see is exactly the shape of the sun at that time, but reverse. And by this way, we use this to make a pinhole spectacle. Very simple one. At that time, long time ago, 100 years ago, they just used a small hole, put the hole, and then look through the hole, and you can see this small thing enlarge. You can have the cut in the back. Maybe you can try this one, the pinhole effect. Okay, this is the idea. Apart from pinhole, Leeuwenhoek used a small lens to make a microscope. And later on, Robert Hooke just followed this, and I followed him 300 years ago. Then I get this one, my microscope, okay, using the water bottle and melt the lens, and can see like this. And I can take picture, use a mobile phone, a selfie mode. Interesting is that I produced this to the whole school. Every primary kids can have my microscope like this. And one girl got lice on the hair. And the teacher said, no, don't worry, we can learn about this one. And she took rice and used a sticky tape, pressed on the microscope, and used the iPad to view the real image. This is the real one. You should use a simple microscope, the idea from Robert Hooke 300 years ago. And this one, I was in India. The big mosque, at the door. You see the door. Where's my... So this is the door. You see the shoulder, the people hit the door, really shining here. I just take this picture, put it here, and the intensity of light, then you can plot, we get normal curve. Now we can know that the average height of the people who entered this church 400 years ago. So before I end this one, this is another one. Instead of watching birds using binocular, we do this way, easier. Okay, I don't have much time. Anyway, just skip this one. Okay. Oh, maybe this one. I made a vacuum chamber. I drop metal and feather under the vacuum chamber, like this, what I did. And you can see this is normal pressure. The feather falls later, and now with in vacuum. Okay, we can do this in the classroom. This is another one, or maybe this one. The top, as I show you, spinning the top. I use this principle to explain why the motorbike will not fall down, because of the angular momentum. When you have something like a spinning top, okay, we spin it, you get angular momentum, okay, like this. But if you tilt a little bit, according to the gravitation, it will move this way, precision. Just like this one, a boomerang, okay? If I throw without spinning, it's gone. But if I throw with spinning, what happens? You can teach like this in the school, and then the kid will love, oh, what is that? And then when they have fun, you can teach the principle behind that, okay? Like this. This is in the Hong Kong, in the Geo Park. Okay, so this is 2 or 3 years ago, I was in France. I visit Leonardo da Vinci Castle. He's very creative. And then I saw this one. His dream of the first helicopter. From this idea is the inspiration of the people who want to fly. I want to fly, and then this is one of the science fair in Japan. Try to imitate the first helicopter like this. Have a look. Now start moving. Almost. Yeah, it's almost, yeah, okay, yes. But from this inspiration, two people, Wilbur and Orville Wright, make it in reality in, how to say, creative, what is the title? Yeah, this is the example, from the simple idea of a flying object, now Wilbur and Orville Wright can invent an aeroplane. And this film was taken more than 100 years ago. Before I finish my talk, I'll show you this. So, that was, thank you very much for your attention. If you don't give me big hands, never mind, I have my own. Thank you. 有問題嗎？
如果大家就住頭先鐘教授嘅分享有任何疑問，而家都可以提出。
Any question to Professor YINGPRAYOON?
Yes, please.
Why is your dream?
What is my
Dream.
my dream? Dream. Oh, my dream is Hong Kong food.
Testing.
So, to answer your question, my inspiration, when I was in primary school, I got a book about the biography of Michael Faraday. Since then, I study about his life, and then with Sir Humphrey Davy and all those things. Oh, I want to be a scientist. I want to be a physicist. Since then, I love to do like this, and then try to follow the experiment from great people like Thomas Edison. And it's a simple way, but I get idea. And then when they get idea from different big people, then have fun, And then I want to be a scientist, and then I'm a scientist. You must have some strong inspiration, like Dr. Wong has set up this academy. I appreciate it. Did I answer your question? All right, any question, please? At the back, at the back.
Thank you, Professor, for your sharing.
Yes.
I want to ask, because there's different people, right? And some people have more ideas in, for example, humanities. Some people have more idea in the sciences. Some people like engineering more. So as a student, how do you think we can explore where our creativity lies the most? Like, how do we explore where our creativity, productivity is the most? Thank you.
I don't know whether I understand your question correctly, but as different people have different idea and different ability, maybe you know about the multiple intelligence. You know, some people are very good in sport, some people are good in singing, some people in language, some people in mathematics. It's different. We cannot say that, but we can see something by use some method like interviewing or some kind of some test to extract intrinsic ability of the student and push them into the right way. Is it the correct answer? Okay, thank you.
多謝鐘教授。
Thank you, Professor YINGPRAYOON.